What's up, mommies? Hey, welcome to Motherhood Mondays. I'm Khomuso Motlodi, aka Miss Cheeks, baby, and welcome to it, man. This is my channel where I get to explore and talk about my journey as a mother. Stay tuned. So now, like I said, I've been raising a 2-year-old toddler, okay, and now, I've been raising a 2-year-old baby, right? And a toddler. So he's a toddler now. I'm dealing with a toddler. We're on the toddler stage. So I want to know when is the right so I want to know when is the right time to take your kids to crèche, what most will probably call kindergarten, but because now I'm a girl, we call it crèche. So I don't know. I've been trying for the past 2 years to actually have the heart to take my child to crèche, but I can't. So everything that my child knows at this point, for the past 2 years, is things that I have been teaching him. So I've taught him to walk. I've taught him to. Now we're talking. We're at the talking stage. We've done potty training. We know what is it? How to ask to pee. We know how to ask to do a number two. We also know how to ask for water. We know how to ask for food. So we actually progressing. It's a very big progression in the past 2 years that I actually think I should have become a teacher, but no, yeah, but I really think I should have become a teacher. So which also takes me to the conversation of separation anxiety. Okay, it's a real thing, guys. It really is a real thing because for the past 2 years, I've been trying to get myself to take my son to crèche. So I always said, okay, there's always something. So I've always said, okay, when he starts walking, right? Because a lot of people, most of the time, take their kids, I think, at like 6 months. Some maybe even earlier than that to crèche, right? So how do you guys overcome that? I've been saying, okay, when he knows how to walk. My son started walking at 9 months and I still couldn't get myself to take him to crèche. I said, okay, maybe we should learn to talk, taught him how to talk a little. So literally to say mama, to ask for water, to ask for food. We've gotten that, right? We know how to ask to go to the toilet. We know when we want to pee. We know when to want to do a number two. I taught him that. You know what I mean? So I want to know, like, how did you guys get past the separation anxiety with your kids? Because it's been 2 years for me, and I think I'm gonna go on to the third year. I know my friends are always saying, and my family is always saying, you taking time, like the child is supposed to be around. I get it, I understand. He's gonna go eventually at some point. I think I'm gonna have to get over the separation anxiety and just do it. But I don't know how to allow myself to actually realize that, oh my gosh, okay, my son is growing and I need to like let go a little bit. I don't know how to let go a little bit. I think that's my problem. But also the separation anxiety is a lot. Like in the beginning when I had a child, or before I had a child, before I even had the conversation with myself that I'm gonna have a child, I always told myself, okay, you know what, my mom is gonna raise my kid full time. I'm gonna go out there into the world and I'm gonna chase my career, and then I'm gonna come and take my son, and then I'm gonna raise him by myself. Well, of course, my mom's always gonna help out, but I always thought, okay, in the beginning she'll be, the full on, hands on grandmother that I wanted her to be. But I tried this for a week. So after I gave birth, I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna follow and chase my career because that's what I've been doing. So I'm actually gonna fit my child into my routine, into my life. Honey, that doesn't happen. So I always said, what, I'm gonna fit my child into my routine and into my life. And so I decided, okay, fine. I'm gonna go after I give birth. I'm gonna go out into the world. I'm gonna chase my dreams. And I tried it for a week. A week away from my child was enough. I could not take it. Like I was just like, you know what? No way. I'm going back home to my baby. I literally spent a week away from my son and I could not. Like separation anxiety for me, I think it started there where I was just like, how do people do this? How? It's very hard, guys. It's very hard. So I decided, okay, let me start a channel where I'm gonna talk about, the everyday struggles. Well, most of the struggles that people go through when it comes to separation, when it comes to motherhood. So for me right now, one of the things that I'm struggling with, like I've been saying, is separation anxiety, and actually deciding to take my son to crèche or kindergarten and allowing him to like just be a child. I think I want him, the most part of this is actually me wanting to be around my child every day. Like I want to protect him so much that I don't want to put him out there into harm's way. Like if he gets hurt and I'm there, I know, okay, I know what to do. I'm mommy. Mommy needs to come to the rescue. But it I don't know how I'm gonna deal with the fact of with my child getting hurt when I put them under somebody else's supervision and my son gets hurt. I don't even know how I'm gonna handle that. I haven't even it hasn't even I haven't even allowed that to happen yet. So a lot of people keep telling me that I'm wasting my child's time because he's only 2. And I'm doing a good job. Like I won't lie, I'm getting there. I'm doing a good job. I'd say I'm doing a good job because I mean we learn every day, and I learn with him every day. Um, so yeah, for me, I think it's the separation anxiety most of all that is just allowing me to have these thoughts in the back of my mind of what if something happens? I know I'm not supposed to think like that. I know. But I think that's also what first time moms mostly go through. It's like, how do you know who to trust? And how do you know which one is the right one? Which one is the right crutch to choose? How do you know if they're going to be safe? How do you know if nothing's going to happen to them? Do you just trust in finding the right crèche? Do you just trust in hoping to find the right people that will help you teach your kid and develop your kid into the kid that you want them to be? And again, I think it's the fact that what I want for my child. I know I'm going to sound a little mm, but I think nobody can sorry, he's got a cough. I think there's nobody that wants what I want for my kid. And I can't be telling people this is how you raise my kid or this is how you don't raise my kid. We're all different, and I really understand that people raise kids differently. But for me it's just it's hard. It's hard. But I'm trying. I'm trying. Eventually, I think it's gonna come to a point where I pray to God that I find the right crutch and I find the right people to help me raise my son and to teach him. But so far, I'm not pressurizing myself. I'm not pressurizing myself into finding. But right now, I'm not pressurizing myself into like, you know, taking him to crèche because I can't. I don't know. I just can't. It's just for me. I feel safer when my child is with me all the time. So I think that's also why I decided to like just kind of be a full-time mom. At the end of the day, I think that's why I decided to become a full-time mom because I just want my son to be safe. There's so much things going on in the world, and I know that they have messed with my head a little bit, and maybe I read too much into things or I look too much into things, but I don't want to have any regrets. I live my life with no regrets, so I don't really want to have no regrets. So I think taking my time is also helping me in discovering what I want, or where I want to take my child. I am looking, but it still doesn't make it easy. So I just want to know, you guys, please don't forget to subscribe again. Don't forget to subscribe, press that button. Do subscribe, like, share, comment right down below, and let me know if ever you had any separation anxiety with your kid, and how bad was it, or how easy was it for you to get over that separation anxiety, and what did you do? Like, give the girl advice. Like, what did you do? How did you handle it? Is there a remedy for this? Is it something that we just have to deal with as mothers? So yeah, just let me know, guys, how you had to deal with separation anxiety, and also how did you get to choose the right kindergarten or the right crèche for your child to go to, and how did you know it was the right one, and how were you put at ease in knowing that, okay, this is the right decision for your child, and at what age? Okay, just let me know. Put it down there at the comment section. Please, please, please do subscribe and ring that bell for the notifications every time I drop. So every time I drop a video, you guys can know and be the first to know. So that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Motherhood Mondays from me, aka Miss Cheeks, baby. We out. Enjoy the rest of your day.